What is going on, guys? Cody here, coming at you with the 2024 Dallas Cowboys predictions video. I did this last year. It was a lot of fun. We're going to continue the trend of predicting the Cowboys schedule every year as their webpage shoots back up to the top and plays their really terrible schedule release video. Now, guys, I know it seems like I dump on the Cowboys a lot, and it's probably because I do, but it's because I am a super fan of the Cowboys. I love this team to death, basically. The Cowboys are my life, basically. I love the Cowboys. During football season, they're all I think about. But I'm a realistic fan. I know they're not the best team in the NFL. I don't even think they're the best team in their own division. I'm not one of these delusional Cowboys fans that are saying, oh, we're going to go 17-0. I look at this schedule. It's really, really tough. I think the Cowboys, you'll see my predictions at the end of the video, actually. But I'm looking at them and I'm like, I don't like this schedule. Like, I did my predictions video for every NFL team, predicting how many wins they would have. I think I gave the Cowboys 10 or 11. I'm looking at this and I'm like, they could still do it, but it's going to be hard. Like week 1 against the Browns, Amari Cooper revenge game, Nick Chubb coming back. The Cowboys' run defense sucks. They didn't do anything to improve it. Unless that improvement's going to be Mike Zimmer, which I have my doubts. Like, I look at the Browns and I think Nick Chubb has a comeback game. Amari Cooper scores a touchdown. Bill Cosby, will probably have a decent game. That's the only thing. Like, the Cowboys just got to hope Deshaun Watson sucks, which Watson does suck, but the Cowboys aren't going to have a running game this year. And it's like, are we really going to... I like Dak Prescott a lot. I think he gets way more hate than he deserves for interceptions, especially like last year where he had 9, I think. So yeah, I'm like looking at that, I'm like, I just don't trust this Cowboys offense against a pretty good Browns defense and a pretty good offense. So yeah, 0-1 to start the season. Tom Brady, you'll get to, Tom Brady, he hates the Cowboys, so he's going to be rooting for the Browns in this game. But then you got week 2 against the Saints. Dennis Allen's a terrible coach. Derek Carr sucks. Alvin Kamara's getting older. The only person on the Saints that really scares me is Chris Olave. But I think Cowboys will feast that game on their defense. Like, I could see Micah Parsons having a really good game against the Saints. And I'm going to pick the Cowboys to win that one. But then you got week 3 against the Ravens. They're going to smack the out of us. Week 4, New York Giants, Thursday Night Football in New York. That game, I actually think the Cowboys will win because the Giants suck. So I got them at 2-2 through week 4. Week 5 against Pittsburgh Steelers. I think Arthur Smith is a terrible coach. So him calling plays for the Steelers doesn't scare me. The Steelers have weapons, but it really just depends. I think Russell Wilson's lost it, dude. So I look at the Steelers, they're another team that don't scare me. So I'm looking at them, I'm like 3-2. I think the Cowboys win that game. But then you got week 6 against the Detroit Lions. The NFL posted a revenge games article, and this game was not included. There was a bunch of games that weren't included that are revenge games. Like I said, Amari Cooper against the Cowboys, that wasn't included in that list. Check it out for yourself because I ain't going to go over the whole thing. We talked about it on the podcast. Check out episode 53 of Trainwreck Podcast if you want to do that. We talked about the NFL schedule release, live reaction to it. But week 6, Lions, they're still mad about that eligible call and all that, even though it, in the grand scheme of things, didn't matter, for seeding and all that. I think San Francisco was always going to get the 1 seed. Lions have a reason to hate the Cowboys, and I think they're just going to wail on us in that game. So yeah, give me the Lions in that game. I think it'll be close, but not that close. They'll probably win by 7. Week 7, bye week. And then we get to come out of the bye week. You feel refreshed, recharged after the bye week. You got more confidence, Feel like you had a good week of practice. And that's going to get destroyed when they face the San Francisco 49ers. But yeah, 49ers going to destroy whatever confidence the Cowboys have after the bye week because they will do us like the Ravens and smack the crap out of us. The Falcons are an interesting team, man. They got Kirk Cousins, they got Kyle Pitts, I think Algier's still there, Drake London. I look at them and I'm like, they could be good, but I don't know, especially after that Michael Penix pick, it makes me wonder about that organization, how good they actually could be, and if they just get in their own way. I don't know if I mentioned Bijan Robinson, but Bijan Robinson it really scares me on the Falcons. He's special. But I think I almost called him Kirk Cobain. Kirk Cousins has only beaten the Cowboys, I think, once in his career. That was when he was with the Vikings. It was on Sunday Night Football in like 2019, 2018, something like that. I mean, other than that, the Cowboys own Cousins. So, yeah, I'll pick the Cowboys to win that. So, let's see. I got us at 4-4. It's pretty on brand for the Cowboys. Week 10 against the Eagles. This is where I think they pick up their 5th win. They usually split with the Eagles. Whatever home team there is usually wins. So I'll pick the Cowboys over the Eagles week 10. Texans, Monday Night Football, back to 500 because the Texans are going to beat the living shit out of us in Dallas. Yeah, so after week 11, the Cowboys will be sitting 5-5. The best thing about that game is we're going to finally get a Diggs versus Diggs matchup, unless one of them gets hurt again, which is pretty deep into the season, you know. We got robbed of that this year in Buffalo because Trayvon tore his ACL. Week 12 against the Commanders, win. Commanders suck. I don't care that they got Jane Daniels. Look what happened the last time they drafted a Heisman-winning QB at number 2 overall. Commanders are still going to suck. Thanksgiving against the Giants. Like I said, Giants suck. We'll win that game. So we get to play the Giants twice this year. Both games on Thursday. Pretty interesting. Get a week and a half off. So that puts the Cowboys at, 7-5? Week 14, Monday Night Football against the Bengals. I love that Joe Buck and Troy Aikman are going to be calling that game. Joe Burrow in December, kind of hard to bet against the Cowboys, or bet against the Bengals. So I'm like looking at that. I'm like, Joe Shiesty, you know, he'll probably put on a show against Dallas because late in the season, I trust Joe Burrow more than anybody. Week 15, Panthers. Yeah, so after the Panthers, we'll be 8-5. Panthers suck. That will probably help the Cowboys pick up, lick their wounds after getting beat by the Bengals, you know. Then you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Sunday Night Football. That's going to be a fantastic game. I like Baker Mayfield a lot. And I'm looking at Tampa. I mean, their running game I think is going to be a lot better. Their O-line is going to be better. I think they're going to be in the hunt for that division, but I think Dallas beats them. And week 17 against Philadelphia Eagles, like I said, whoever's playing at home is going to win that game. Give me the Eagles. And week 18 against the Commanders. Commanders suck. Like I said, I think we'll sweep them. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 wins for the Cowboys, which actually, going back through the video now, that's a lot better than I guess I predicted it to be. Because when I looked at the schedule initially, I was like, oh, I'll be surprised if we win 6 games. Now I look at it, I'm like, 10 wins? Maybe sneak in as the 7th seed in the NFC. I mean, that's the thing that happens when you win the division like they did. You got to play everybody tough, you know? So it's that's why we got to face, the Lions. That's why we got to face the 49ers and the Lions, you know? That's the video. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thank you. I'll go ahead and mention it now. I'm kind of iffy on it. So I did hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you guys very much. As I'm recording this video, I'm at 1,002. And I don't like to celebrate the subscriber goals until well after. If I'm at 1,009, you know. Because it's okay, 9 people aren't going to unsub in one day, you know. But I also had a lot of bots on my channel this week. You know, I looked at the usernames. They all look like bot usernames. I don't know how long I'm going to be over 1,000 subscribers. Because I have a feeling a lot of these bots are going to be gone here in a minute. And plus, like I said, I'm only 2 subscribers over 1,000. Someone can easily unsubscribe. I'm going to try my best to make sure that doesn't happen by keeping the videos coming out for you guys. That's why I'm recording this right after I just did an hour-and-a-half live stream, because I want to keep the videos coming for you guys. Thank you very much for 1,000 subscribers. Greatly appreciate it. I did a celebration by showing off my Funko collection when I hit 500. I didn't think I'd hit 1,000 this quickly, so now I have no idea what I'm going to do. But thank you guys very much. Check out the Trainwreck Podcast, episode 53. Me and Drew did our live reactions to the NFL schedule release as it was happening. And check out my other NFL videos. I did a grading every NFL team after free agency and the draft, and then I did a video predicting how many wins each NFL team will have. So check those out if you are interested. As I said, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. See you next time.